Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. In the last episode, we recruited Palkia, and we went to the Mysterious Jungle, and I do want to start this with the fact that I did go back to Mysterious Jungle and recruit Mew. It's a fairly easy dungeon, there's not really many threats there, so I figured it would be pretty easy to go back to. I did not do it with our main team though, because I didn't want them to just get a lot of levels and get overpowered. That being said, I'm in Temporal Tower. When you come to Temporal Tower and back to the Hidden Land or anything at all, you're only allowed to bring Sceptile and Glaceon, your main two Pokemon. I couldn't bring Vibrava here because he is not allowed because he's not the chosen ones. They gained like 3 or 4 levels each, and oh my god, look at my inventory. Look at this. I have so many gummies, I don't know what to do with them. Needless to say, our team's going to be getting a pretty good boost here, and I forgot there was a 10th floor. I'll keep on talking anyway. So obviously we're here to recruit Dialga. If you want to come here, you do actually have to go through the Hidden Land as well as Temporal Tower, so it is quite the trek, which is why you can see I have an insane amount of gummies and level ups. So that's a thing. I am Dialga. I'm the protector of Temporal Tower. You two, it's been a long time, but there can be one reason you are compelled to return here, and that is to challenge me to a battle. Grow! So be it. Your challenge, I accept. However, if you fail to muster all your power and skill, there will be no victory for you. Grow! Despite the fact that we beat you as unevolved Pokemon. I guess he was going like insane there, so he might have just been, I don't know, maybe his AI wasn't quite on point. Okay, pulling out the big guns right at the start. Okay, well in that case we have a free turn to move. I'm going to set your tactics to go after foes, although she should just stand there and use Ice Beams for now, which is fine, because I don't want her getting hit with super effective Metal Claws. I'm pretty sure he does know Metal Claw. Our best bet here is obviously going to be Brick Break, just like last time. However, if I come here and like take the brunt of attacks, I might just be able to Giga Drain my life back up every time he Roar times. Although I realize Glaceon's just going to get knocked out of it anyway. If he uses yeah, he's going after Glaceon. I'm gonna give her an Oran Berry if I have one, just so we don't use any unnecessary raw Ever Seeds. She should be doing big damage by herself anyway. Yeah, look at that Ice Beam. Yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. I wanted her to stay away, but she just didn't. Whatever. Any damage we take, we can really take it. We have plenty of Reviver Seeds, and we should be knocking him out really quickly here. He doesn't have nearly as much of an advantage on us as he did before when Eevee was just, well, an Eevee. Now that we have Ice-type moves, we have regular hitting moves. He's going to Roar Time. That's going to knock both of us out. That's fun. Although we should be able to just destroy him in the... Yeah, he's done. Once again, 100% recruitment rate, so it's not a problem. I have been defeated. Grr. Dialga wants to join the team. And of course, we will accept him. Now we're just going to call him Big Dialga Boy. That's who he is. To the victor, go the spoils. I accept that. I would be honored to walk by your side. And so we get Dialga. Awesome. Once again, I want to reiterate, I go between saying Dialga and Dialga because that's just how I am. Also, I do want to mention you cannot recruit Pokemon there still, even though it's your second time going through it and it's the post game. It's still only you and your partner, so it doesn't want you recruiting any Pokemon in there otherwise. So now that we've done that, I have a lot of boosts to give to my team. As you can see, I also have 2 proteins in here as well. Probably gonna give both of them to Vibrava, seeing how he's going to be a pretty dedicated physical attacker. Although now I say that, I've given him a couple of new moves. So I replaced Dragon Pulse with Dragon Breath, now that I know it doesn't go for infinite direction. And Dragon Breath does, and it also has the chance of paralyzation, so it's like, why would I pass that up? Anyway, I'm going to get Vibrava here. I'm going to pump all of the vitamins and gummies I can into our team, and then we're going to go out on our next outing. Also, yeah, you can see I recruited Mew here, level 46. I want to say it's like a random level between 40 and 50 for these Pokemon, because they just all come at random levels, and I'm pretty sure it's not set. Mew is, for some reason, super weak. I can understand it. If you know Mew, he can learn any TM in the game, so he's pretty powerful in that way. You can basically give them any kind of moveset you want. Articuno, it's Articuno. Who else have we gotten here? I haven't recruited Giratina yet because the World Abyss is a fairly difficult dungeon out of all of these, so I might not do that for a while. I just felt there was no need to show me getting Mew again. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my boy here and we're gonna train up. Alright, we've pumped all of our characters full of gummies. I just want to show off our stats now because I'm sure they're drastically different from last time. Look at Sceptile has naturally over 100 special attack. Glaceon, almost naturally over 100 special attack. She's holding a special band, so that's 91. 91 in each of her attack stats, and she's getting up there in defense. Vibrava, almost to 90 in each of his stats, and in the 70s with defense, so basically the same as Glaceon. Still, I'm surprised at how much Sceptile is past both of the other partners, because I don't know, it just came out of nowhere. Anyway, today we're going through the Bottomless Sea. This is probably tied with one of the hardest of the 7 treasures. The last 3 we have are all very, very difficult, especially for our team comp. Obviously this is going to be, thanks for that. This is going to be a good portion of water type enemies. I don't want Vibrava doing that, and there's nothing I can really do to stop it. I'm just gonna have to, okay, knock it out in one hit. Good. I am bringing tons of items. I made sure I was well prepared for this journey. You better believe it. I even have like a Sneak Scarf and Mobile Scarf just in case we need them. Well, I doubt I'd need a Sneak Scarf for any situation, but still, it's never bad to have it. So, this dungeon is 49 floors deep. You can probably hazard a pretty good guess at who the boss at the end is, but I won't tell you. And you know what? I don't even know why I keep those things special because I put them in the thumbnail anyway. Kyogre is the boss of it. What is this? Why are there 3 of them? Okay. Man, I don't really want to use all my energy balls with this. Horsey, I think, is weak enough to where it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't have to use anything on her. Or him. I don't know. It's a Horsey. So, luckily we'll just be able to use our normal attacks on it. Oh, come on. I don't have items set. Set those silver spikes. I don't think we'll miss our spikes if we throw them. Actually, it looks like we will. Great. That's crazy. So when you're in Whiffer status, it's obviously caused by Smokescreen. This is the reason why a lot of the fire starters are the best Pokemon in the game, because they can just give Whiffer status to any old Pokemon and it's instantly useless. Basically you won't hit any attacks or hit any items you throw either. Now if I really wanted to, I believe it's always when I'm just walking around nicely. I believe I could use the Mobile Scarf to get over to there and get those items, and actually the one spot that didn't have an item on it before would be a warped trap. So you need to be careful about that. That's how those rooms are always laid out. There's straight up just Gyarados here. Sure, I'll use a Giga Drain since I'm actually a little low. I am holding the Friend Bow, so it would be possible to recruit some of these Pokemon. Look at that, Vibrava taking out Pokemon as well. That's just weird to see. For some reason, I still see Vibrava. Huh. Now, is it because they're turning corner? No. Okay, let me try something out here. Give this to Sceptile. So that doesn't actually mean you're breaking into the wall. It just means you're stepping in it. There. So there was a gold gummy in that wall. Mobile Scarves still work for that. Good to know. Yeah, so whenever we stop randomly there in a hallway, it's because there's an item in the wall. That being said, that used 5 of my belly every time I took a step through there. So as you can see, we're actually pretty low. I just wanted to show that off at least once. It's not really important, but it's really cool. And there's some items you can only find through walls, I believe. Lost Loot is one of them, and I believe that can be sold for like 5,000 money, so it's a good deal. I think pretty much all of our moves are going to one-shot any Pokemon in here, so I don't really need... I should be using Night Slash on Slowkings. Also, I don't know if I actually brought any Okay, I brought a few apples in here just in case. Good to know. Once again, this being a 49-floor dungeon, hunger can end up being a problem. I do have a couple of max elixirs. A lot of people said that I should focus... I'm not sure if they were saying I should, but one thing that's bad about just super powerful moves in this game is they have low PP. And that does, in fact, of course, that does, in fact, like, really hinder you the later you get in the game, because obviously these longer dungeons are going to be pushing you in terms of PP. So you don't really always want to have, you know, like Blizzard, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, moves like those. Oh, you're one of those Pokemon that just use Slack Off at any chance you get. Or really, like, any move at any chance you get. I think they'll be able to take out anything they encounter, which it doesn't look like they're going to. Cool. Good job, Glaceon. Oh, I should also show off. We got some more IQ skills. Good old Sceptile got Lava Evader, which I believe makes it mean... Yeah, he avoids walking on fiery lava. Not sure what that's supposed to mean because they avoid it anyway. I think that might mean that if you try to walk back onto the ground, if you're a fire type and you're in lava yourself, you won't swap places with Sceptile whenever you try to walk back on, which can just easily be fixed by just changing their IQ to go away and then come back. But I don't know. I'm no judge. Also, Clamperl. Fairly strong Pokemon, actually. And also, Glaceon got the IQ skill Hit and Runner. Pokemon may avoid counter-strike that the enemy uses in response to being struck with an attack or move, which is cool. Very neat. Basically just means she might auto dodge, so whatever, I'll take it. And I believe that means she would also take a step back or to the side. I'm not sure about that, though. It's a thing. Really? Was that another warp? That's evil. That's absolutely evil. I don't want them to step on it and then just get destroyed by some random move, so I'm going to avoid that at all costs. Yes, I'm avoiding items. We have a 50-floor dungeon. We're going to be using plenty of items on the way up. Finding several items on the way up, and I don't want to get to the point where I'm just swapping everything. Probably only going to grab, like, money and... Oop, okay. I don't know why I waited that out all the way to the end there. Also, that reminds me... Proteins. Okay, so... So this is 2 proteins. Each protein increases our attack stat by 3 points. That's a total of 6 points. I want whoever gets this to be using it, for sure. So, like, just to look at my stats here. My attack stat's not too high. It's pretty low compared to special attack. Sceptile's already too powerful as it is. Now, Glaceon actually uses Ice Shard, and that's not a move I want to get rid of because it's her only move that has a lot of PP. So I'm probably going to stick with that until the end of time. That being said, that probably means I want to put more into attack, but she's still already high. Vibrava's going to level up and evolve soon, which means he's going to get an extra 5 points. However, I think almost all of his moveset is going to be physical as well. So, I've made my decision. I'm giving both the proteins to Vibrava, making him a force to be reckoned with, especially physically. I still need to figure out a move to get... Oh, don't do that. I don't even know what Ring Out's effect is, but I still don't like it. Like, I'm thinking, like, I definitely want to have Dragon Claw on him, because that's one of the most powerful Dragon-type moves in this game. Even outpowering Draco Meteor. Why are you stepping like that? Oh, you know what? I still have Glaceon set to... chase enemies. Yeah, don't do that. Sometimes I don't even recognize it, although I think she's going to use an Ice Beam here. I'd rather or not, so I can get the chance to recruit Gyarados, but it doesn't look like that's happening. I do have the Friend Bow equipped, so I should be able to, like, recruit anyone I want. Ooh, good choice of moves, except it's not a Dragon type yet. Too early there, buddy. And also, I do want to mention, if you hear a slight difference in quality, I did get a pop filter for my mic. I've been talking about it on Twitter for a long time. I need to get a lot of new stuff for my mic because I've kind of been, like, MacGyvering it as far as, like, its workability goes, because it's very on the verge of just pooping out. The wire I have for it hardly works. You've noticed that, like, in streams recently, okay, I think this is just a lot. What are y'all doing? I want to keep that Fossil Orb for sure. If I could have one of them take my spot, I definitely would. I'm not sure there's much of a way out of this. I can still, like, throw items, though, right? Yeah. And that gives Vibrava his 45th level, which enables him to evolve. We'll definitely be doing that either at the end of this episode. I'm not sure how much time we'll have, but either at the end of this episode or at the beginning of the next one. Anyway, onto my mic like I was talking about. The wire for it really does not work, so if I brush up against it at all, you'll notice that like the quality of the mic gets really bad. It lowers my voice for some reason. I'm not sure how that works. I understand how it'd be messed up because the connection isn't good, but like it lowers my voice. That's happened in streams before. And hold on. Gonna give this to Sceptile again. Pink gummy. That's it. Cool. Yes, I know I'm getting hungry. I shouldn't use that so much. I need to be careful of that. I don't have a lot of hunger to work with. Not a lot of apples, so I really do need to be careful. I have those gummies, I suppose. So you know what? That works. In fact, why not? Use a gold gummy. No one else needs it. Anyway, I bought a new wire and a pop filter for the mic. So now I can get closer to the mic, which just increases the, you know, the quality of the sound I make automatically. So that's a lot better. And it'll also remove the hum because I will be closer to my mic. The cord, much like the cord that I bought a few weeks ago, because my previous cord wasn't working anymore, the one that I got with my mic, that cord is pooping out right now, the one I'm using right now, because the new one I bought doesn't work. I don't know what it is about mics, cords for the Blue Yeti, but literally not a single licensed seller of any of its cords ever has one that works, ever. And the thing is, like, yeah, I could just send it back. I got it from Amazon. I could just send it back to Amazon, but you know what they do if you send anything back that doesn't actually work? They just say, oh, we tried it and it does work. So you actually have to pay a fee for sending it back and getting a faulty thing. So yeah, by the way, if anyone didn't know this, Amazon is like the scummiest company out there. I only use it because it's convenient and my parents have Amazon Prime. But yeah, I can't send it back because they'll just do that and I don't want to deal with that. So here I am. I have 3 cords for this mic. One of them barely works. Ugh, it's just a whole situation. So hopefully I'll be able to get that fixed soon. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I still just want to recruit this bad boy. No such luck. Also, we're getting close to level 60, which will actually increase our regular recruitment rate to like 12.5%, I believe, because it goes up by 2.5% every 10 levels from now on, ever since you reach level 40, I want to say. And I need to start using Brick Break on any Pokemon I can. I'm not sure who I can, but I'm sure it's someone. I really wish I could just swap to Vibrava right now, like you can in Red Rescue Team. Ooh, okay, hello there. Bye. Vibrava will knock you out. Yep. It's odd. Half the Pokemon that are here, obviously they're water types, but they're all also psychic types. And then we have like Quillifish, which is oh great, it's frozen, that helps. To this day, I still don't know exactly what blinking means. Okay, you can stop. A what? That was just a regular attack, and that did 76 damage. Really? Sure, I'll eat an apple. I guess there's not really a reason to use my gummies unless I have to. So, whatever. We're only on the 17th floor. I feel like I probably should have brought... Uh-oh. Are they all crits? I'm gonna... Alright. Well, that filled up my pee-pee, so I might as well attack. Oh, come on. Does Energy Ball only go up to a point? Huh. Anyway, what used Pin Missile? Was it Quillifish? I wasn't reading it. Oh, that has Bullet Seed too. Oh my god, no way! Nah, none of that. Oof, I was so sure that was going to do whatever Aurora Beam's secondary effect is. I don't even think it has one, but I was sure it was going to have one in that short little time. I cannot believe this one room destroying us. If I had Blizzard, I would have used it, but Glaceon just don't want... Oh, I didn't even realize that was an enemy, to be honest. I was like, oh yeah, our 4-team party. Good lord. Oh, this music's good. I almost don't want to go on. We gotta. Oh, it only lasts for 1 floor. I wish it would like last every 5 floors and then swap instead of just being like, oh, 1 floor. Time to swap the music. Give me my HP back. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. No. I'm afraid it's about to get knocked out by this Kingdra. Oh, no slowdown. Okay, yeah, you're going right home. I don't want you to get knocked out and use up all my things. Goodbye. A cool Pokemon to have, though. Since you can evolve the... Thanks for that. You can evolve a Kingdra with a Link Box in this game. That's one thing that's just wonderful about this game. You don't need to trade to actually evolve trade Pokemon. It's wonderful. I honestly don't even want to use any extra hunger. It's not worth going for that. This is a whole group of Pokemon. Okay, here we should be safe. Ooh, almost one-shotting that big old boy. Ugh, that's a lot of missed experience. I'm gonna be real. I don't think we need any more experience really for the rest of the game. There is one dungeon that we want to be like nearly level 100 for, to be honest. So maybe I'm just wrong in this, but like I feel like we're a good enough level for the rest of the game. Don't use Pin Missile. Oh no, Brine. I'm gonna Giga Drain this Slowbro. Because I'm not sure if that Quillifish has an ability that makes us sucking HP out of it. Bat. It almost... Why... Whatever. 456. He completely deserved that. Great, a Gravel Rock. Thanks for that. Saving my life out here. Man, what's with the longest dungeons never having apples or anything like that? It's a shame. Oh, Glaceon getting to level 58. Wow, I said that she probably wouldn't naturally learn Hail, but honestly, at the rate we're going, we still have quite a few dungeons to go through. She could get there. Of course, the Zero Isles, you don't actually get experience from any of them, which really sucks, because it has the hardest dungeons in the game, pretty much, but, yeah, that's a shame. Alright, first off, I don't want any Ice-type attacks hitting my boy. Oh, a Rainy Dance. Interesting. What Pokemon used that? I don't even know. Okay. Okay, I'm out of... Who's using that? What? Where was that? Was that the Pokemon that... I thought it was sleeping down there since it didn't move. I guess it wasn't. Whalmer. I think Wailord can actually be found in one room, in one floor in this entire dungeon. Yeesh, Vibrava getting knocked out. Oh, sure. Starmie's a really good Pokemon. It can learn both Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, making it a great team member. Of course, I'm sending it home. Honestly, I probably should have brought Lumineon in here, to be honest. But, was it a Lapras that used Perish Song? I didn't see the text, so I don't really know. Halfway there, by the way. Floor 24. There's 28 real floors in this dungeon. 29 is the boss, or 49 is the boss. 48 real floors. So how's that feel? 30 minutes into a dungeon, and we're halfway there. Great. Get used to it, by the way. Definitely not something that's going to be rare from this point on. I don't want to cut dungeons into parts. Even the dungeons that are like 99 floors, all one video. You can trust on that. You can trust me. I'm gonna hold it to that. Oh, really? That sucks. Man. I almost wish we... Actually, hold up. This is worth it. Check it out. Boom. Winning every time. I don't know if every normal step we take, we actually lose all that... Okay. Lose hunger, but it's worth trying, I guess. I want to test it. Oh, I keep trying to do that. Night Slash should knock you out. Okay. Oh, apparently Starmie's easy to recruit. Okay, so if I take one step, let's look at our hunger. 65. So it's only when you're walking through walls. Good to know. I'm not sure if it even matters if I'm walking through the water at that rate, so whatever. All right, I'm gonna take it back off so I don't accidentally walk into walls and you lose all that hunger. That really is my main worry here. Also, I feel like I touched on a point earlier about PP that I didn't finish. Yeah, PP is a problem through these late dungeons. However, at this point, I've amassed so many max elixirs, I'm not really worrying about it. And any dungeon where we don't get to bring all of our items in, I don't plan on using Sceptile or Glaceon, or Flygon for that matter. So we should be fine. Like I said earlier, it's probably going to be like... That was really dangerous of me to just walk up to this Quillifish, since it can basically pin missile me into submission. Like I said before, it's probably going to be like Smoochum, some other Pokemon that just learns moves really fast. You're not gonna... Vibrava let that happen. Let's not mince words at all. Vibrava stood there, knowingly did not use Dragon Pulse, or Dragon Breath. What? You'd think we were in a monster house at this rate. Good lord. This is getting ridiculous. And of course, all the Pokemon that know like distance moves in water dungeons. I always find water dungeons the hardest ones in the games, especially these late game ones. It's lucky that we're grass type, since we basically counteract. Okay. There's like one gummy in the room, but all right. You know what we gotta do. I'm just gonna say no. All right. I know you're gonna use Ice Shard. That's wonderful. Keep doing you. Why are they all getting 2 moves? Team. Obviously, you're on that Blizzard. You can't use Ice Beam, but I'm gonna undo it anyway, just in case you're like, ooh, I wanna use this move that I can't use. What? Okay, it almost looks like they get their moves first. That's weird. What other items do I have for this situation? I could just leave and use Trawl, but they're gonna start moving eventually. Yeah, this is definitely a situation where it's just like, go cray. I'm gonna Night Slash this Quillifish just to make sure it dies from the Blizzard. This would be a nice time to have Hail and Blizzard combined, especially when there's as many Pokemon in here as this. Like, having that 100%... Who needs the 100% accuracy rate? Who cares? Someone pointed out that it's not actually 65% accuracy because it's not the same as in the main games, but I checked on Cerebi. Once again, not reliable source, but you know. Cerebi says 64% accuracy for Blizzard, and I was just going off of that being true. Obviously, I really shouldn't. I shouldn't, because it's never true. But whatever. Like, this hit, like, what? It missed 1 or 2 Pokemon in this room? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it looks like everyone's going down from this. This is going to be a lot of experience also, and I'm loving it. Man, I'm just really bummed that Vibrava can't use Earthquake effectively without knocking out our entire team. Kinda sucks, but whatever. You should go down to a Night Slash. Oh, now you want to join the team, huh? After one-shotting us several times? Get out of here. You're going home. Although, to be fair, you're probably pretty strong. What, Aquatail, Brine, Takedown, Pin Missile? That's a good moveset. And I think it has Poison Point as an ability. Poison Point and Swift Swim. Nice. Bye. We don't need you. All these gummies, at the very least, will come in handy for all the times that we're going to be running out of belly room in this game. In this dungeon, rather. It is really cool, like, finally getting into some of the longer dungeons, though. Like, 50 floors? Ooh, boy. Oh, I haven't gotten it yet. Okay. I don't want you to use Bubble on me and, like, destroy me, but it looks like you're just gonna saunter up. Alright. Now you're getting spikes. I need to remember that I have... Oh, whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Don't want you wasting those. Go ahead and set those off. Hold on. Indeed. Someone told me that I can press right or left to go to my other members' moves. Can indeed. Good to know. Man, who needs Energy Ball when you have Silver Spikes? Get out of my face. Goodbye. Brick Break is really useless in this dungeon, isn't it? Hyper Beam, that's fun. There's not a... Ooh, okay. There's not a single Pokemon that's, like, susceptible to Brick Break. Well, you know what? There's Lapras. I guess if we see, like, Cloisters, I don't think they're in this dungeon. But if I don't want to do that. If we do, we got them. Although I feel like Laprases were only on that, like, few, like, what, 2 floors we saw them on? Because we haven't seen them since. Oh, thanks for the rebound. Yeah, Vibrava, take care of them. Use that Giga Drain. I didn't realize you had super effective moves in here. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Brian has double damage if you're below half health. That's why that hurts so much. I'm just gonna take all my... 676. I will take a Seadra, by the way. That's a free Kingdra basic, level 49. They're getting into insane levels. I kind of want to check your stats, just so you know, like, what stats a normal 49 Pokemon would have. Look at this. 50s, 40s, nothing. You never really realize how much the gummies and the proteins and whatnot really affect your growth in this game. It is 100% like controlling of your ability. It's not at all like the regular games. Regular games, of course, every Pokemon has a certain cap to the IQ, or not the IQ, the IVs they can get, the EVs they can get. They can only get to a certain max in the best possible circumstances. In this game, you keep giving your Magikarp proteins, it'll be able to bop an Arceus in one hit. It doesn't matter. Does not matter in this game. And that's what I really love about the Mystery Dungeons, is just the pure amount of potential you have. It gets to a point where, like, the late game is fun simply because you're so powerful. It feels good. Late game Pokemon, like, you can still get destroyed by anyone who has the same level Pokemon as yours because, well, they're always going to have the same 3, 4, every time. Every time. I'm going to take a step to the left here and let you deal with that. And Vibrava getting another level up, not even getting to evolve at level 45. What a shame. At the very least, it doesn't really matter because we can just, here we go. We can just relearn any moves it would have learned as a Flygon on level 45, so who cares? I don't even know if it does at that rate, so whatever. Oh yeah, good use of your power up there. No, I already got a Horsey. Friendbo coming up in spades. All right, level 35. We're deep. We're deep, boys. I do like this game because it allows me just, if I feel like too productive in a day, I know that sounds weird. Yes, there are times where I do feel overly productive. I can literally just play this game for like an hour and it's one episode. Or, honestly, I'm thinking soon I should probably do something in between episodes where I get a bunch of missions done, because we are kind of getting to the end of what we can accomplish without being a higher rank, because of course, there's four entire dungeons we unlock from getting higher ranks. I don't know what's next in the rank for us. Right now we're like, I don't know, hyper rank or something. It doesn't show it here. I don't know if the next one is master rank or not. I haven't really been paying too much attention to that, so we should be coming across that really soon. I think I only have... Alright, gonna do no damage to a Slowking and get bopped. That's your choice and your choice alone. Actually using Bite against the Psychic types, I'm approving. One part of me almost thinks like it's not mentioned in game, but they just have a more likely chance to use super effective moves on Pokemon that are weak to it if they have a higher IQ, even if it's not a straight up IQ skill. Because they've been playing pretty smartly lately. Smartly, I say. Great. Making a good example of myself. Why are you sleeping on the stairs? That's rude. And you will be punished for it. Moving on. 37. It really feels like we should be closer to the end than we are, but we are not there. I'm probably gonna have to use a Max Elixir sometime soon. Didn't think I'd get through the entire dungeon without it, but, you know, whatever. Thanks for that. Okay. I think just because of it, we're going to do that. Like, look at all the Max Elixirs I brought, and we only have like 13 floors left, and I haven't used a single one yet. That being said, yes, of course, I've been using Reviver Seeds, but you know how it is. I don't really find PP to be a problem in this game until you're in the Zero Isles, where obviously you're going through like a 90-floor dungeon, and it's going to be... Thanks. I completely wasted a Max Elixir. I don't know. PP in the normal dungeon just doesn't seem as much of a hindrance, especially if you're bringing Reviver Seeds, because obviously you should. You can just, like I've shown, we're so overpowered here. We are like a dozen levels above any Pokemon that are here. We are super powerful. We have type advantage, yet we can get one-shot by a Quillfish, you know? There's no reason ever to be like so high and mighty, like, oh, I'm level 100. You can get bopped by a Bidoof and don't believe you can't. That will ruin you. Like, ugh. Reviver seeds are always a must. I don't care if you're level 100 or level 50. Always a must. That is one thing that kind of sucks about the game. I can't use Energy Ball. There's no reason for me to try. I just wanted to know what the band was, just in case it was useless or useful. Using Bite again. Also, Vibrava has Trap Avoider. If you've been wondering why he's been making weird movements, that's why. Can't step on any Wonder Tiles, that would ruin our life. That boy just spawned right before our eyes. I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon spawn in Mystery Dungeon before on screen. Anyway, floor 40. 4/5 of the way there. We're getting there. Oh, you want an Octazooka? Okay. We'll play that game. I'm surprised it didn't lower my accuracy. Oh, what's going on here? Nothing? Nothing. Glaceon's just gonna cheese out a Slowbro. I didn't know that your team always uses a move that they can use if they can use it. Someone actually mentioned Blizzard in Pokemon Red and Blue Rescue Team, I don't know why, is actually a move that only hits the one spot in front of you. And so because of that, normally a Pokemon would use, like, say if there's another Pokemon in the room at all, and your Pokemon knows Earthquake, it'll use Earthquake. The AI will just do that. However, Glaceon isn't doing that with... Okay, thanks. Glaceon isn't doing that with Blizzard, and that's probably because the AI is trained to do it the way it was in Red and Blue Rescue Team, where it only uses it if it's one step away. And that makes a lot of sense, actually. I didn't realize it, and it was only after looking at... Someone pointed out that Blizzard doesn't actually hit the whole room, when in fact it does. Once again, Bulbapedia has misinformation on their site, saying that Blizzard only hits the spot in front of you, when it in fact hits the entire room. There's literally only money in here. What's the... What's the gag? Alright, you need to use some blizzards here. This is dangerous. I know that Tentacruel's gonna take a step forward, so I kind of just want to try and knock out this Quillifish if I can. Energy Ball might knock it out. Sweet. I didn't want it to, like, one-shot me. That's it. So if they take a step forward, please do that. Don't use Barrier or some dumb... Okay. Now Glaceon should be able to get off a Blizzard. Take care of them. Also, Sticky Trap right there. Fun. I dislike how traps don't really affect enemies. I wish if they stepped on it, it activated it. Except, you know what, for explosion traps, that would suck. So never mind. I completely disagree now. Also, unless someone steps forward... Okay, good. I was about to say, unless someone steps forward, Glaceon isn't going to use Blizzard because everyone's frozen. He's that Slowking's still alive. Man, Frozen really is a useless status in this game. Oh, great. Glaceon stepped back into the water because it missed. Oh yeah, use Blizzard. You don't need to do that anymore. No, geez, I keep accidentally doing that. Yeah, turn all your other moves back on. I'm gonna take a step forward so you're not fighting alone. Knocking out Pokemon by yourself. Why should I? Why even bother helping you? You're too strong. My entire team is. If at all possible, I want to play out as Flygon in the next episode. And you know what? I will. And I know exactly how I'll do it. So I already have my plan for the next episode. How do you like that? In addition, I'll probably go in between episodes and try to fight Giratina and recruit him. For Mew, it only took one other try. So I got lucky with that. I did want to get Mew because it was easier to get, of course. Giratina, not so. And I'm also not sure if I'll be able to go in with a non-team member like I did for Mew. I just didn't want us to get too much experience if it took like 5 treks into the dungeon to get it. I was, of course, going to keep the like gummies and stuff and use it on our team, but other than that, not really worth it. Really, you're gonna... Okay. You're gonna lose this fight. Okay, you got lucky. You got lucky and hit the Ice Shard, but that's fine. Let's move on. Alright. Why is... Like, a Horsey always uses focus energy and just chills. Good stuff. At this rate, like, the boxes don't mean anything to me. I still haven't used a Reviver Seed for that. Wow. Or did I go on a PP down trap? I feel like I haven't been using Energy Ball as fast as I seem to be. Thanks for that. Great. Wonderful. Great. I'm just gonna keep throwing this and hope you don't knock me out. Of course you have Ice Beam. Why wouldn't you? Now I don't want to put Vibrava against you. Jeez. You're just literally there to be good against us. Thornberry. Not even gonna bother risking that one. Cool. I know you're just gonna send Signal Beams at me, so I'm just gonna not bother trying to walk at you. Oh, lowered accuracy. Pulled it off. That's fine. Man, I didn't... Excuse me? Jeez. This is like, what, our third one? I guess it's not bad for a 50-floor dungeon, to be fair, so I can't blame it. Oh, I can, but still. Use Blizzard. Take care of it. Ooh, you only have 2. That might not be enough for this room, and seeing how we're almost to the end anyway, I almost want to give you a max elixir. Wow, that's a PP down trap. So you can use Blizzard again if we find a monster house, because definitely if we walk into a monster house and we don't have Blizzard, we're dead. That's gonna knock you out. Oh, now it misses all of its attacks. Great. Wonderful. Knocked out the Starmie with a spike. Last Blizzard. Let's hope it works on a lot of these Pokemon. People said that in Super Mystery Dungeon that apparently the speed stat actually affects your evasion and accuracy, and that's why the early game really sucks, because you're missing all your attacks. I have to wonder if they kind of put some kind of system in place for this game with if you're a higher level, you hit more attacks. Like, the speed's not a stat in this game, and it doesn't need to be, but I guess it would kind of make sense if you were a higher level and hit most of your shots against enemies because of that. I don't know. You know what? We're not really risking anything if we use a max elixir, so I'm going to go ahead and use it on Glaceon. I just don't want to risk running into another monster house and being unprepared for it. That scares me a lot more than using a max elixir of our, like, stock of 50 of them. Not one of my biggest concerns. Alright, you're getting a fight. Ooh, big Psychic. I keep forgetting that Vibrava actually has a good amount of HP, so that's not really going to do much against him. That being said, I would not mind some Citrus Berries to make us not so frail. That would be nice. Ooh, one shot, not bad. Crit. Good stuff. Not much farther to go here. Ooh, so many Pokemon. Okay. I can knock out you with a Night Slash. I don't know why. Is Slowbro's the physically defensive one, right? And Slowking's especially defensive? You know what? Never mind. I guess it doesn't really matter for this game because stats aren't really that different unless you're a legendary Pokemon. So whatever. I was trying to think critically, like as a Pokemon player, about it, and it doesn't really matter in this game. I should not have done that because you have Pin Missile. Okay, you have fun with that. I'm just gonna knock you out here. Oh no, you're not joining my team. You set up a revenge. You're probably gonna unleash it on me partway through our travels. Not risking it. Good swagger. Now would not be the time we want Earthquake on Vibrava. Luckily we don't have... Actually, is Vibrava set to only one move? Because I haven't seen... Yeah, he hasn't used Sand Tomb once. Look at this. He hasn't... I don't know. He's used one. What am I trying to think of? Oh, also, we're done. Well, I guess the 49th floor wasn't the end. And you want to know what? I got that information from Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia, once again, incorrect in saying that the final floor is 49. I'm mad. It's in the depths. Great. All right. So who's the boss? Who could it possibly be? It's Kyogre. Duh. Seekers of the seven treasures, I am Kyogre, the guardian of the bottomless sea. If it is the treasure that you seek, calm the raging waves. I challenge you to surpass your limits. Demonstrate your power to me. Now it begins. Yeah, this isn't the biggest threat. I think he might have Hydro Pump. He has Hydro Pump. Great. It doesn't even do much to us. I'm just going to keep Energy Balling you from a distance. He also has Water. Now that's actually scary. Here. Y'all can actually attack. Because this I don't think this Kyogre has anything to do too much damage to y'all. He should have Ancient Power, and that'll hurt Glaceon, but other than that, I think we're good. Go after foes. Glaceon, go after foes. And I'm gonna get out of the line of fire so I can use a Giga Drain on you. Kaboom. It's easy. It's easy every time, rather. I don't know why, I guess you are weak to, not very effective against it with your normal attacks, so you wouldn't want to use ice attacks, but whatever. Dragon Breath, that big damage, and Kyogre's already dead. Let's see if we get that recruitment. That would be really nice considering how this is a 50-floor dungeon. Yeesh. Aquamonica, as always, Aquamonica, that's really hard to say. Aquamonica increases the recruitment rate of all water types by 10% when you're holding it. And nope, no recruitment. So right now we've gotten 2 out of 5 of the recruits on the first try. 3 out of 5 I've recruited so far. All right. That sucks, because that's an adventure I have to allocate a lot of resources for if I want to go out to it. So I can't just bring out a non-team member on it. However, I do want to do one thing before we end off this video. I know it's a long one. Obviously, it was a very long dungeon. But at the end of all that, I think we deserve a little bit of a reward for doing so. You know, I want to look at Vibrava's stats. I'll look at it afterwards. Doesn't really matter right now. We're going to Luminous Spring for probably one of the last times in the game. I don't think we're gonna evolve anyone else unless we absolutely have to, so that's how it be. The voice emanates from somewhere. You who seek awakening. This is Luminous Spring. Do you seek a new evolution? We do indeed. It's our boy Vibrava. So he actually is going to have 100 attack stat. That makes sense. Wow. He's going to be powerful. I also can't wait to teach him a bunch of new moves because he should be able to learn Flamethrower now, which will cover some weaknesses for us, bug types, I don't know. Look at that. That's a Flygon. He can learn Dragon Claw, super powerful attack that I've been waiting to give him. Doesn't really need a nickname. I guess I could give him Dig if I wanted pure power, but honestly, moves like that are kind of useless in Mystery Dungeon. So let's check out his stats. Obviously, all of them just went up by 5, but I still want to check him out either way, because I just want to gaze at its awesomeness. Where is that bad boy? Oh, I'm in Gen 4. There he is at the bottom now. Look at this, 100 attack, 95 special attack, 80 defense, 78 special defense, and 131 HP. Not as fragile as he once was. Gonna add him all into the team. However, he's going to be our main boy in the next episode because I'm going into a dungeon that I can't really bring Sceptile and Glaceon into. So that's what we'll be doing next time. See you all then, and goodbye.